Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Sunday. Okay, let's see what time it is. It is currently, we'll do a little time and temperature check. It is currently 2:57 p.m. Today is an early vlog. Actually, yesterday was an early vlog too, and I posted my vlog yesterday at like 6:30. I was kind of surprised I didn't get flooded with comments that people were like, oh my God, you're posting the vlog so early. I don't even know if I got one comment that said that, but I thought it was kind of funny because usually people are like, if I post it at like 9, some people will be like, oh my God, this is early than you usually post it. I posted it at 6:30 yesterday. And the reason I did that was because I hadn't posted the day before. So is this going in and out of focus? I feel like this is going in and out of focus. I can't tell. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna post it since I didn't post the day before. I'm gonna post it early. And I got it up and I got it uploaded, but I was kind of surprised. It was like, not one person commented how early. Maybe one person, but I don't think so. I read through all the comments. Okay, let's look at the weather. Now, when we were coming back in the car, on the way to brunch today, it said it was 17 degrees. And on the way home, we entered our neighborhood. I said to Alex, I said, look, because it was like, you know, in his car thing, it said 16 degrees. And I said, look, it dropped a temperature. It dropped a degree. Okay, it currently says it is 17 degrees and cloudy. And then it's supposed to get colder and colder as the night goes on. These glasses are so dirty. My little cleaning thing is over there. So we're gonna have to use my hoodie. Okay. People always ask me where I get stuff from. I think I'm gonna start using the YouTube shop to link stuff in. But people always ask me, so this is a Champion hoodie that I literally probably got from Amazon or something like that, or the Meyer. It's just a basic Champion hoodie and it's so comfy. I think I have this in this color and black, and I might have it in beige as well. But it's super, super comfortable. Okay, and then my hat is from Hot Rod LA. And the reason I got it, I have a black one too. It's usually sitting right over here, but I took it on vacation. And I took this hat, my Hot Rod LA hat, and then I took the regular cotton D squared icon hat, and only wore this hat the whole time that I was there. But anyway, when we were at Ultra Music Festival last year, I saw somebody that had this hat, but the black and white one that I have that says Hot Rod LA. And I love their hats. They fit very, very comfortably as far as trucker hats. Trucker hats are interesting to me. I have it kind of down to a science. They either like fit my head really, really well, and I like this to bend just a little bit, and so you can see, my hair looks so great today, doesn't it? You can see like it fits like just like perfect, you know? Or they're kind of like the old school, very generic trucker hats, and then they just like never fit my head right. And I don't really know until I get it how it's gonna feel. So like, the D squared trucker hats fit really well. The Gorin Brothers trucker hats fit me really well, which now I see like everywhere. At our resort, I saw like 4 or 5 different guys that had them on. And then when I was at the airport, I saw a bunch of them too. They're like everywhere now, those Gorin Brothers hats. And then the D squared ones, I love as well. I've gotten some other ones in the last couple years. Oh, the aloe hat. The brown one I like. It fits really well. The black one, it does not fit great. But both of them I'm gonna have to kind of like work in a little bit. So I usually have to work a hat in. I know it sounds stupid, but this is part of my life. I have to kind of like work a hat in before like this hat is now like my go-to comfort hat because it's so just like I have it, like I feel like it looks how I want it to look. But it usually takes me a couple weeks of wearing a hat before it's like how I want it to be. But anyway, I got this from Hot Rod LA. And I saw a guy at Ultra Music Festival. I can still see in my head where we were. We were at the Carl Cox stage, but Carl Cox wasn't. I think it's the Resistance stage. And there was this guy standing right in front of us. And I was like, oh, I like his trucker hat. And then when he turned around, it's usually how I find new hats, honestly, is I'll see somebody that has a hat that I like. This happened actually when we were in Mexico. The one time or the second time I got in the ocean, I didn't get in the ocean that much, but this guy had a really cute like trucker hat on, and he was like in the ocean or standing at the edge taking like a selfie. And so when I got out, I said to Alex, I said, I really like his trucker hat. And I was like trying to see what it was, and it just had a Nike symbol on it, which, I mean, that's totally fine, but I want a hat that's a little bit more unique than just that's kind of why I don't love the aloe hats, because I feel like I see them everywhere. I like something that's a little bit more unique than all of that. But anyway, so this is Hot Rod LA. I can see the guy standing in front of me that had the black and white one on, and I liked it. So I like got on my phone and like wrote down in my notes app, Hot Rod. I looked at the hat. I was like, Hot Rod LA. I wrote it down like in my notes app and then looked it up later. And then the hoodie is it's kind of like the outfit of the day checks. The hoodie is Champion, probably from Amazon. The ring is Cartier, my engagement ring, or my wedding band. Not my first wedding band, but the one that Alex got us a couple years ago. And then candle is from, this is the one that Mare sent me, the afternoon tea, and this is from Mythology, and you can see it's like halfway done now. Burnt it last night. Alex, I said, isn't that candle? I had it right over there on the table next to where he was sitting, and I said, do you like that candle? And he was like, yeah, I really like it. And I said, doesn't it smell just like tea? He goes, yeah, it smells like green tea. It smells so good. So, Mythology candle. What else do I have here? I actually was thinking, like, I'm gonna buy some new, I have a list of some things that I want to buy, because I really haven't purchased a whole lot this month. And so I have a list of some things I'm going to go in and buy. So get ready for some hauls over on my Peter Destev channel. But I have actually some like chapsticks that I want to buy. I'm almost out of my Sol de Janeiro chapstick, so I have to buy another stick of that. But I have all of these like lip balms and things here. And the reality is I don't like use many of these, like the Chanel lip gloss I only use for videos. The Treat Beauty ones, I typically, except for the marshmallow one, I only use for videos. The Nivea one, the rose, I only use for video. The regular one I like, and the lip smackers I like. So really, I'm like, I need to just put these in a spot for videos, and then the other two just keep right here. I need to like, you know how people wait till like, we'll put the Nivea on. You know how people wait until like spring to do spring cleaning? I always feel like doing spring cleaning in the winter. I don't know, it's like, do you ever do that? Like I'm looking at the table right now, I'm like, my area is like, so I have like half the table, Alex has the other half of the dining room table, which we never use as a dining room table. And his always has like his like messenger bag on it that he takes to work, his work bag, his coats are on that chair, my coats are on this chair. And then he has, from like several years ago, this big like poster board that his friend made for his pictures for like his birthday. And then he's got some like books for work, an art book, different like things on there, letters and stuff. And then he's got a bag with like a bunch of stuff to like gift people and stuff like that he's collected through the years. So anyway, and so this table and the other table, the buffet table behind it, which has like the record player on it and stuff, I want to clean off that entire side of it because we've got pictures on there, we've got Sharpies, we've got stuff stacked up, we've got like scrapbooks. I want to like collect all that and either put it in the bookshelf or down the basement and then clean it all off. I want to put the needle in the record player because the needle in the record player has been broken forever, and I actually bought one years ago. I don't even know, it's down in the basement somewhere. It's where, then I bought this crate. Because you remember I used to always talk about the place that my mom would take me to when I was a little kid in Broadway called Peach's Records. And all the vinyl records were like in peach crates. And so I got online and I actually bought this crate. I mean, this is probably now like 5 or 6 years ago. And I bought the peach crate. I know, I'm lazy. But anyway, and so my plan was to like pick my favorite records and put it up there. I think at one point I did, maybe they're behind that picture. I brought up some of my, or maybe I put them back in the basement, I don't remember, but I brought up some, like 5 or 10 of my favorite records. But then I realized the record player still wasn't fixed. So I'm gonna clean that off and do that. But yeah, I just need to do some like spring cleaning in winter to just make it, you know, nice around here. So yeah, we just got back from brunch, and oh, that's what I was gonna say. The temperature is supposed to drop over, it's supposed to get very, very cold tonight, and then tomorrow it's supposed to be super, super cold. Now, if you're in the South, like Texas, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, you guys are supposed to get like really bad storms, so please be safe, because I know like 1 inch to 6 inches of snow for us, like we can handle that, but like in areas that aren't prepared for it, I know that it can be extremely dangerous, especially when it's like slick and icy on the road. So please, you guys, be careful about that. Can you tell I've been watching all the weather channels? Okay, so everybody commented on my vlog yesterday. It's Ryan Hall Y'alls, okay, is what his channel is named, or what his channel is named, his channel name on YouTube. I love his channel so much. Okay, hold on a second, let's pull up YouTube. Ryan Hall. Is it called Y'all? I thought it was just called, yeah, it is called Y'all. It pulls it up, Y'all. Okay, here it is. Ryan Hall Y'all. And 3 hours ago, this winter storm is about to make history. I love these videos. Okay, so his channel has 2.41 million subscribers on it. And I love his videos. And I love Max Velocity's videos too. The winter storm is about to make history. more snow, and it looks like it's going to totally miss us. It's the states that it's showing are like eastern Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Carolinas, Tennessee, part of Kentucky. Completely misses us. So you guys be very, very safe out there. I'm just looking at the thumbnail. I could be wrong. I didn't watch that video yet. I did watch this video yesterday from called Cold Burst, and I watched Max Velocity's video. I mean, these videos, you guys, listen to this. 3 hours ago, 281,000 views. 1 day ago, 803,000 views. 2 days ago, 948,000 views. I mean, people are like so into the wall. Whoever recommended it to me, it was a couple of you guys. I just want to say thank you so much. Not only do I just love like the weather aspect of it, but they're very soothing videos too. I don't really know his history. Is he like a trained meteorologist? Is Max Velocity too? Because they know, I mean, they know this stuff like so well. My name is Ryan Hall. I'm a professional weather analyst, storm chaser, and a dad. I love making YouTube videos about the weather, and that's what I plan on doing here. Please consider subscribing. Okay, I did. And then it has listed underneath all the places you can find him. This is Max Velocity. So he's a, what does it say he is? A professional weather analyst. Max Velocity weather. How many subscribers? This guy has 2.41. How many does Max Velocity have? I feel like Max Velocity's been around longer, but I could be wrong. Oh, he's got 890. There's like a ton of these weather channels because like now they're all like, since I look at them because of the algorithm, they're all recommended to me. Okay. This guy seems a little younger to me. Max Velocity provides accurate, honest, and reliable weather information across the United States. Whenever severe weather. The thing about him is he seems more like, I mean, neither one of them are like, I mean, they're literally like in hoodies and hats just sitting there like doing the reports, but like, no, this guy's always wearing a t-shirt. They know what they're talking about. It's like, anyway, yeah. So his last video, let's see what it was called from 7 hours ago. This winter storm will dump tons of snow. Oh, it's showing like major part of Texas, Louisiana. Yeah, it's showing like southeastern states, starting from Texas and going east, all the way up to north. I mean, literally it misses Indiana by like just a little bit. So, well, maybe we'll get some snow the next time around, so be safe. But anyway, okay, so we just got back from brunch. We actually went to brunch a little bit earlier today than we usually do. And we walked in, there was like one table available, and it was absolutely packed. And I was like, okay, this is why I don't love going to packed restaurants. I said to Alex, I said, I like going when we regularly go to brunch because it's not as busy in here. It was absolutely packed. So we went earlier because last night, I went to bed earlier last night. So I laid down, I think it was like, okay, this is going to sound so ridiculous, but I knew I had like, all I was going to do was film a vlog today. So my plan was to watch Sister Wives last week's episode last night, and then I was going to cover it today. And then I was going to maybe do a drama video today because I had been sent some stuff from some different people about the closing of TikTok. But now TikTok closed down. Now TikTok's back. And then we don't know what's going on with TikTok. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to wait till tomorrow to make that video because everybody's obsessed with looking and seeing what's going on with TikTok today. So I'm not making it a YouTube video today. I'll just come back tomorrow. I want to relax anyway, get ready for the week and things like that. So here in a second, when I get done with my vlog, I'm going to make a list of all, well, maybe I'll do that while I'm talking to you guys on the phone. I'll make a list of all the videos that I'm going to make tomorrow. I also have a hair appointment. So last night, when I got done vlogging, I got the vlog up, got the after I got done vlogging yesterday, I actually did film a drama video. So I sat out, I was gonna sit outside. Okay, so there was a gas leak in our neighborhood. Do you remember I was talking about the trucks yesterday? And I was like, what are they doing? So one of my neighbors came by and I was like, what's going on? And she was like, it's my pool crew lady, not the one in the corner, but the one next to them. And the one that gave us the card and was like real sweet and everything like that. And I said, what's going on? Because all the gas trucks were in front of her car. So my plan was, or in front of her house. So my plan was that I was going to film a drama video right after I got done outside. And so Alex was like moving up and down and stuff like that. And so it was like, I was just going to film a video inside. I think he came downstairs. So I was like, I'll film a drama video outside. It's not going to be a long one or whatever. And so I was sitting out there. Well, they moved the truck, the gas truck, and like in front of our house, and they just left it running. I mean, literally for like 2 hours, they left it running. I don't know if it was because they needed it to like do something, like it was hooked up to something. I don't know why, but it was extremely loud. And so when I was sitting out there at first, because I was like, are they gonna like move the truck? Maybe I can just like wait and sit out here and film it. My neighbor came out and she was talking to guys, and so that's when I talked to her and I said, what's going on? And she was like, her husband, when he woke up that morning, he smelled like gas. And so apparently there were like 3 pumps or something. I don't know what, I don't understand it, but there was like 3 leaks coming off to their house. So like they called and she said, we couldn't believe it, the gas company was out here in like 20 minutes. So like they came out there and they had been working on it like most of the day, this gas leak. And it was like stemming from their house, but it's something that like went through our streets and stuff like that, and it could have been really, really dangerous. So they were out there working on that like all day yesterday. The guys were really, really nice. I talked to one of them and I was like, I feel so bad that you guys have to work out here in the cold. And he was like, this is nothing. He was like, we are sometimes out at like 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning in the snow and in the cold and stuff like that. He's like, this is nothing. And he was like, everybody's been so nice to us in the neighborhood. So anyway, he was really, really nice. But they were out here forever. I felt bad for those guys yesterday, but apparently they got it fixed. So when I realized that they weren't, like, after I talked to him and I talked to her and I realized that they were going to be there for a little bit, I was like, okay, I'll go inside. And I was like, at that point I wasn't going to film. And so I came in here and I was like working the computer, and Alex said something like, well, I thought you were going to film a video. And I was like, well, it's really loud. And he goes, well, I'll just put my AirPods in. So I went upstairs and filmed on the bed upstairs. Is this right? I'm like, I don't remember. Hold on a second. I'm almost positive. Yes, I did. Did I yesterday? Was that yesterday that I filmed that video? Hold on a second. Yeah, I went up to the bed and filmed yesterday. Just saw the video come up. And then I was like getting the videos up. We have so many shows to catch up on. And I was like, okay, let me get this stuff up and then we will, like we can like watch some shows and stuff like that. So I can't remember what time I finally got everything done. I feel like it was like 6:30, something like that. And so we started watching and we watched Traitors first. Here, I got my list. We still have quite a bit of shows to watch tonight, which is part of the reason why I am filming early, which I usually do on Sundays anyway. Okay. Weekly TV. Okay. So last night we watched Traitors, and then we watched Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And then after that, Tanya had been texting me, so I went outside and I talked to her for like, and it still wasn't really that cold outside. And I talked to her for about a half an hour on the phone last night. And then after that, we watched the last 2 episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race and got caught up on that and the Untucked after show. And then we were going to watch more. I was like, I have got to lay down. I am so tired. And at that point, it was like, I think 12 o'clock. And I was like, I'm going to lay down. I knew he wasn't going to go to bed. He was just, I mean, TikTok was down. That happened at about 10:30 last night. So he was like, I'm just going to like roll through Instagram Reels or whatever. It was kind of funny because I was like, I'm going to lay in bed. I said, I'm going to lay down for just an hour and then I'm going to get up because I wanted to watch the 2 things I wanted to watch last night was the Sister Wives from last week so I could do the video today. And then I wanted to watch the last episode. I think I might have 2 episodes left of it, of Stay Close, the Harlan Coben show. So I was like, I'm going to watch those and then I'll go to bed. And then I can get a good night's sleep because I won't have to get up early because we're going to go to brunch and whatever, right? So Alex and I were like laying there in bed and he had his AirPods in. And so he was looking at these Instagram Reels. So he's on his back, like with his phone like this, right? Okay, and he's like on the pillow laying back. And I'm like turned facing him. And so I have my eyes closed and he'll like look at an Instagram Reel. And this is what he does with TikTok too. Somebody asked me in the vlog, they said, how's Alex doing with his TikTok? He actually, I guess, like put some goodbye TikTok out or something like that. He showed it to me today. He said he's sad about it, but now TikTok's back. So I guess, you know, whatever, I don't know. I mean, I have lots of thoughts about it, but you know what? I don't feel like really getting into it today. I have lots of thoughts about it. But anyway, okay, so he's like looking at these Instagram Reels. He does this with TikTok too. And so when he looks at it, he's trying to be quiet, which is sweet, but he's got his AirPods in, so I can't hear what the TikTok is. And then he'll start laughing. He's like this. So this is him laying in bed at night. But like I can feel the bed shake, right? And so then I open my eyes and he's got his AirPods in and he's trying to be quiet so that he doesn't wake me up. But he's like this. This is what I see when I wake up. And so I kept on like poking. It became like this joke. I poked him and he was like, take one. And he's like, what? And I go, could you stop laughing so how hard you're waking me up? And he goes, and turn the other way. And I go, no. I go, you need to stop laughing or share the joke with me. If it's so funny, then share the joke with me. So then he was like, show me these TikToks. So anyway, I didn't fall asleep for a while. It became this like joke between us. So it was so silly. But anyway, so finally, I don't know what time I fell asleep. I set my alarm. This is ridiculous. Okay, I am the first one to admit how ridiculous this is. I set my alarm for like 1:40, and I was like, I'm gonna get up, and then I'm gonna watch Sister Wives from 2 to 3, and then I'm gonna watch the last 2 episodes from like 3 to 5, then go to bed. This was my plan, okay? Well, I woke up. I don't even remember turning my alarm off, okay? I did set my alarm. Actually, it's still set on here. I probably just snoozed it. Hold on, let's see if it still says 1:40. Hold on, I think I may have reset it at some point. No, it doesn't say it. My alarm says nothing. But I woke up. Yeah, I did reset it because I woke up at like, I was like, oh, I'm so ready to, I literally had my eyes closed. I was like, I cannot wait to finish this show. And I opened my eyes and I like looked at the clock. I'm so weird, okay, about sleeping in my contacts now. Like, I mean, I'll take a nap in my contacts, and, you know, my eye doctor said that was fine to take a nap for a couple hours, but, like, don't sleep in them overnight. And so I'm so weird about taking my contacts out. And so I look over at the clock, I'm like, and I can see it. And I usually can't see the clock across the room because I have my contacts out, right? And I was, like, looking at it, and I was like, and it said, like, 6:43 or 42 or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, this was my first thought. I don't even know why. I was like, I never took my contacts out. So I like ran to the bathroom. I'm like taking my, like put all this like, you know, I was gonna call it juice, solution in my eyes to get my contacts out. Took my contacts out. I was like, oh, thank God. Then I got back to bed and then I was like, oh my God, you slept through the whole night. So at that point I was like, okay, now maybe you just needed a good night's sleep, you know, from traveling and all this kind of stuff. So I set my alarm at that point, I think for like 12:30 or 12:40 or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, you get another 6 hours of sleep. Like, this is amazing, you know? But I was kind of sad that I didn't get to watch the shows. But I was like, you know what? Like, I needed a good night's sleep. So I went back to sleep. But I woke up today at like, it was like ridiculously early for me, okay? It was like 10:30 or something like that. And so, like, I'm getting all these people that are like, texting me stuff about like the TikTok ban and people's like they're sending me people's last videos on TikTok and stuff like that because of course, you know, I'd slept through most of that last night. And so I'm like looking at this stuff and then I got on Instagram and people have been sending me stuff like that, and then I'm trying to like go back to bed, but like honestly at that point I'd slept like almost 12 hours, you know, so I was like awake. And so I just kind of laid there for a little bit. I was like, no, just go back to sleep because I look over and Alex is like dead asleep, right? I don't know what time he went to bed. So finally at like, I can't remember what time it was, but he woke up, and so we were just like laying there talking and joking and stuff like that. So finally at like 1 o'clock, I was like, let's go to brunch. Like, we need to go to brunch early. And I said, on the way home, I'm going to have you take me to the grocery store. Honestly, because I was like, I want to get some like snacks or something because it's supposed to be super cold. So like, I have the hair appointment tomorrow, but other than that, like the next couple days. Well, I talked to Tanya last night and she said something about going to the meeting again on Tuesday. And I said, I know, like, are you really going to want to go out? And because it's going to be it's supposed to be like -3 degrees on Tuesday night. And she was like, well, I mean, we can try it if you want to. I said, well, I'm down to try it. Like, I can bundle up, put my coat on and stuff. You know, I'm ready to get out of this house. And she goes, okay, well, let's try it. Let's just see how it goes. So that's the plan for Tuesday. I have a feeling when it gets really, really cold, it might change, but we'll see. So anyway, when I think back on some of the days of like, I mean, some of the weather that Tanya and I went to meetings in back in the day, it's almost kind of like laughable. I mean, we went to, in like, tons of snow. We like drove through and went to meetings and did 12-step calls and stuff like that. So the weather has never stopped us before, so we'll see. But anyway, so I was like, let's go to brunch early. So we went to brunch early and it was packed, like I said when we got there. Because every once in a while people ask me about this YouTuber, I want to bring it up. So I walk in and we're standing there because like there was like one table and they're like getting it ready for us and stuff like that. And so I'm standing there and this girl looks up at me and she's like, Peter? And I was like, I looked down at her and I was like, yeah. She goes, Peter? And I go, yeah. And I was like, she looks so familiar to me. Now, I just talked about this, you guys, yesterday, okay? Or the day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I talked about how when like when people come up to me in public and I am like, they say my name, I'm like, is it a recovery thing? Now, if it's in Indianapolis, like 99% of the time, it's like a recovery thing. People be like, oh, I used to go to like Wednesday night with you at the funeral home or something like that. It's like, you know, it's like I never, it's like so random to me, you know, like that. It's very rare that people in Indianapolis, if they come up to me and they say, it happens every once in a while, but it's like a YouTube thing. It's always usually a recovery thing. And so I was like, how do I know her? Like, I was like, and then so in my head, I'm trying to place like, what meeting do I know her from? Or like, you know, she looks so familiar to me. And she said, she was like, it's Emily. And I was like, it's still not connecting, right? And she goes, Michael's wife. And I was like, she was like, Michael that did so many, like once a month still to this day, people reach out to me. And I like reached out to him for a while and then just, we kind of lost contact with each other. And he like stopped, you know, responding to me and whatever. And so she said, it's Michael's wife. And she was like, Michael that did the vlog challenge that you ended up like meeting with and you guys did a video. I was like, oh my God. I was like, it was so nice to talk to her. So she's like, yeah, she was like, I said, how are you guys doing? So she was like filling me in, and she actually said, she goes, this is the first time I've been to this Cafe Pas de Choux. So there's like 6 or 7 Cafe Pas de Choux in Indianapolis. And so she was like, she's trying to go to each Cafe Pas de Choux like in Indianapolis. And so she was telling me like which ones are her favorite and like whatever. And she was like, it was funny because she was like, this one's not my favorite one. She was like, the one downtown I love. And she was like, the Clay Terrace one I love. So she was telling me the different ones. But anyway, it was so good to see her. And I was like, well, how's Michael doing? And she was like, he's doing really good. She's like, I keep on asking him to go back and doing the vlogs again. She's like, but he said it like took so much work. And I said, well, have him reach out to me. I said, she's like, I want him to get back to filming the videos. Like it was so much fun when we did that. And I said, well, have him reach out to me. I said, I'm going to inspire him to like, I'm going to, you know, say, listen, you need to get back up on there. She started laughing and stuff. It was so good seeing her. It was so good seeing her. So hopefully he reaches out to me and we talk and stuff like that. I always wondered what had happened to him. I reached out for a while because I would get, you know, every once in a while I'd get direct messages or comments and people would be like, whatever happened to Michael, you know? And I would be like, I don't know. Like I reached out to him for a while and then I just like stopped hearing from him. And so I was like, you know, I don't know. So it was so good hearing from her today. She had her hair back. She usually like in the videos and stuff and like, you know, she had her hair, when I met her, she had her hair back and all kind of stuff. So when I saw her today, she had her hair back in a hat. I didn't like, and you know, it's like when you see like your teacher at a mall, it's like, you're like, my teacher's at a mall, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't like fit, you know, where you would see them. But I was so happy that she said hi to me. It was so sweet. So anyway, oh, by the way, one of our friends at Cafe Pas de Choux was in the movie Prancer. And so it's kind of like, she makes jokes of it. She thinks it's real funny. But anyway, so I love the movie Prancer. So when she told me, have I told you the story? I think I told you guys the story. So when when we met her, because she used to work at a different store, now she works at a different place, and now she works here. And so she's been there now for probably, I would say 6 to 9 months. And so when I first met her, I go, you look really familiar to me. Now, if my husband was sitting here right now, he would think that's laughable because every person, any server, any person we meet randomly, I always say, you look so familiar to me. But it's always like somebody looks like somebody that I know, or I actually have met them somehow, or like there is a connection there or something like that. Like it's weird how that works for me, right? So I look at her and I go, and she's dead serious when she says it, right? I go, you look so familiar to me. No, she's my age, okay? Let's just, maybe a couple years younger than me, but she's like close to my age. And I said, you look so familiar to me. And she goes, well, I was in a movie. And I was like, oh, really? What movie were you in? And she goes, Prancer. And I'm like, I mean, half the world hasn't even heard of that movie, you know what I mean? And I go, oh my God, I love that movie so much. We're having a very serious conversation about it. And Alex is like, what the fuck is Prancer? You know what I mean? Like, he has no clue what this movie is. I mean, I still remember lines from that movie, okay? When the little girl's like, you know, talking about Santa Claus. And she's like, well, if there's no Santa Claus, does that mean there's no God? If there's no God, then we're because her mom has passed away. And she's like, where's my mom? I mean, I remember the lines from that movie. I love that movie so much. So anyway, so she starts whipping out these pictures over time. You know, she's showing me pictures of her with like Sam Shepard and her with like, is that who was in it? I can't remember. Who's the guy that's in Prancer? And Cloris Leachman. She's talking about how she got like hung out with Cloris Leachman the entire time. Prancer movie. What year did it come out? 1989. So yeah, she's a couple years younger than me. What's the guy that's in it? Sam Elliott. And whatever happened to the main girl? Rebecca Harold Tickle is her name. Let's see whatever happened to her. Where's she at today? She's 44. So this girl would probably be just a couple years older than her. Was it say what she's doing now? Oh, she's a producer, director, actress, singer, environmental activist. Oh, she's in quite a few movies. I did not know that. Well, anyway, she still kind of looks like how she did in the movie. Is my friend on here at all? Let's look at Prancer cast and see if she's on here at all. It says her name. The camera stopped. Well, I don't even know where it stopped, but I was like looking at my friend to see if she was in the cast of Prancer, like listed on the Wikipedia page, but she's not. But anyway, this is how it all came about today. So she was walking by our table, and I have no idea in the storyline where it stopped. So, okay, our friend that's a server at Cafe Pata, she was also in the movie Prancer, okay? And so I don't know where in the story it stopped because I was looking on the computer. But anyway, she had a very small role in it. Apparently, she was in several scenes, and she hung out with, like, Cloris Leachman most of the time, and became, like, close with Cloris Leachman and stuff like that. But, like, she was, like, young. She was, like, 13 or 14 when the movie, like, came out. So, yeah, she would be a couple years younger than me. But anyway, so... apparently she has like one line in it or something like that, because I was talking to her today about getting her SAG card. Okay, so this is how the conversation started today. So it's always kind of like this like funny story, right, between us. But she'll always like bring up like whenever I'm in there, because she knows I'm interested in it, she'll bring up like some unknown fact. Like they were just doing this like Prancer festival, and then Sam Elliott at the last minute canceled, because I was like, are you going to go? And she was like, hell no, I'm not going to go. I could care less. She grew up in the town. That's how she got cast in it as an extra. And then they liked her, and she ended up getting like one line in the movie or something like that. But she's in like several scenes because she's like with Cloris Leachman the whole time. And so... anyway, but whatever town it's filmed in, it's filmed in two different towns, she told me. One's in Michigan and one's in Indiana. I think it's like Goshen, Indiana, which is like way north. And then the other one is, oh, we should look here and see where it's filmed. I'll tell you, because she's from the second town that it's filmed in. Filmed Sam Elliott versus a Reindeer, Prancer's filming sites. Okay. Where was the movie Prancer filmed? It's like 3 Oaks or something. Oh, 3 Oaks, Michigan. That's where she's from. And LaPorte, Indiana. Okay. So she's from, well, filming also occurred at the Old Public House in New Carlisle, Indiana, LaPorte, Indiana, and at Starved Rock State Park in Utica, Illinois. Well, she's from 3 Oaks, Michigan. So they were just going to have this, hold on a second, 3 Oaks Festival. I should look it up. They were just going to have like a festival. And then Sam Elliott at the last minute said he wasn't going to come. Did I share this already on here? The Prancer Palooza is a festival that celebrates what? The night, I would love to go to this. I'm gonna have to see if she'll go next year. There's Q&A sessions, but anyway, so I think this year was like, I don't know. Oh, here it was. LaPorte celebrates 35 years of Prancer. So Sam Elliott was gonna come to it in LaPorte, Indiana. And then at the last minute, he decided not to. Or maybe this is, oh wait, Prancer Palooza comes to 3 Oaks for locally shot. The village of 3 Oaks will be the host to Prancer Palooza on Saturday. This was December 12th of 2024. But apparently Sam Elliott canceled at the last minute. Hold on, let's look up and see. Elliott cancels. Why am I even Googling all this kind of stuff? Okay. The 35th anniversary celebration of the Christmas movie Prancer, filmed in LaPorte and 3 Oaks, will go on without iconic Hollywood's actor Sam Elliott as originally planned. Elliott, who played a leading role in the movie, has withdrawn from his commitment to be part of the festivities. Anyway, so when I was talking to her today, okay, this is how the whole thing came up today. So she was walking by me, and she had like these 3 hot chocolates with all these like, you know, like whipped cream and stuff on it. And I said, are those special Prancer edition hot chocolate? She started laughing. So when she came back, she was like, do you want one of my Prancer special edition hot chocolates or something? I was getting coffee when she said it to me, because the coffee stand was like right behind where we were standing. And I was like, no, I'm good. I love a hot chocolate, but I didn't need one. They're probably $18 hot chocolates at Cafe Pata or something. So when we were leaving, she was up by the front door. And so I was talking to her, and I said something about, what did she say? She said something about, they were asking us like about Mexico and stuff like that. And she's like, I need to go on vacation. I go, well, you're like a celebrity. I said, you should basically be sent places. I go, oh my God, are you going to the Academy Awards? Have the Oscar nominations come out yet? I need to look that up. And she was like, she goes, and so she plays along with me. She's got a very dry sense of humor. And she goes, well, I was asked to come to the Oscars this year for my role in the famous film Prancer, but I declined. I said, you did? And so we started laughing. And then I said, do you have your SAG card? And she was like, no. I go, but you could get it. She goes, I probably could get my SAG card from being in Prancer and having like one line, speaking line. She was like, but I've never really looked into that and stuff like that. She goes, you have to understand, I was like a surly teenager. She's like, I was kind of embarrassed that I was in the movie, like after I was in the movie. She goes, but it was a lot of fun to be in the movie and stuff like that. She's like, I've got a lot of great memories from it and whatever. And so I said to her, I said, oh my God, we should do an interview. Like, I should interview you. I said, people would love that. She goes, no. She goes, I don't think that that would be a good idea. And I go, come on, it would be, because she's always asking me about like my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I said, it would be so much fun. I said, it would be an interview that nobody would expect. I would be like total, that's what I should do, is I start a channel interviewing all extras in movies, you know? Like, you get the real tea. And I was like, did you sign an NDA or something like that? She goes, no. She just looked at me like I was crazy. And so I said, okay, I go, here's the deal. Because she was like, okay, she goes, I'd do an interview. I think that'd be kind of fun. Hold on a second, it's going out of focus. She's like, I think that'd be kind of fun to like, you know, just talk about what it was like and the funny things that I remember and whatever. And I was like, okay, I go, what if next Christmas we did it? It's like a Christmas interview. She goes, oh, that would be so much fun. She goes, could we wear like Prancer sweaters and stuff like that? I was like, yeah, absolutely. We're going to go the whole 9 yards. She's like, that would be fun. So next Christmas, we're going to do an interview with a cast member from Prancer. But you know what I need to look on here and see is Prancer full cast. I want to see if her name is on here. Hold on a second, because this will be so much funny. Prancer TV guide, full cast and crew. It's not coming up. Okay. No, it's not showing her at all. Well, why would it? I mean, she's just an extra, right? But she does speaking line. It's not showing her at all in any of these. Prancer, cast and crew. It's probably so old, people are like, why would anybody remember that? But see, there's like somebody that plays like boy number 2. Why would she not be listed in this as... No. Town woman, Sandra Olsen. Why is she not listed in here, I'm wondering? Maybe I'm looking too far down. Do you know what I've never asked her about before that's so funny? I mean, she sent me the pictures and stuff like that. So, I mean, she was legit in this. I think she is listed on here, actually. Okay. I think she is. You know what I didn't know is I didn't remember that Johnny Galecki was in that from the Roseanne show. I don't remember that he was in that. He was in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Remember him? He played Darlene's boyfriend. Okay. Academy. Let's just look at Oscar nominations 2025. Are they out yet? Oh, it says they will be announced on Friday, January 17th. What is going on here? Apparently voting was officially over yesterday. So when will the announcement be made? The nomination voting deadline isn't the only... Oh, because... Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that. The wildfires in Los Angeles. So sad, isn't it? Guys, the devastation just like breaks my heart. Still going to be held on March 2nd. The only reason I want to know is because I want to watch some of the movies that are going to come out. They're saying Wicked's going to be a big one. Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. Let's look up predictions. Shortlist and 10 award categories. Okay, wait. Final 2025 Oscar nomination predictions. Let's see what people are saying. Okay. I don't understand this article. Predicting this year's Oscar nominations using just math. This is the Hollywood Reporter. Let's see what it says. Best Picture. Best Picture they're saying is going to be The Brutalist. I've never heard of any of these movies, except for Dune 2 and Wicked. The Brutalist, Conclave, Anora, A Complete Unknown, Amelia Perez, Dune Part 2, Wicked, Nickel Boys. Is Nickel Boys... Wasn't that a book by Colson Whitehead? Is that the same thing? Oh, it's gotta be. Oh my god, the Underground Railroad that he wrote was so good. The film is inspired by the... Oh, I guess it's not the same thing? Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, it is. The film is based on the 2019 novel The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. I think I have it on Audible. If you've never read The Underground... why is it not pulling this up? The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. It's one of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. Okay. Amelia Perez, Dune Part 2, Wicked, Nickel Boys, The Substance, Sing Sing, September 5th, A Real Pain. Those are okay, Best Director. Who is this person? I don't know. Okay. This is all based on math, they're saying. Brady Corbett from The Brutalist. I've never heard of this movie. I need to... well, I'm going to wait till the nominations come out, and then I will start watching these movies. Anora, Conclave, The Substance, Amelia Perez, Dune Part 2. Tanya and I were talking about The Substance because she watches like everything when it immediately comes out. And I said, have you watched The Substance yet? She said, no, because I watched the trailer and they said it was a dark comedy. And she's like, I don't really know that is it a dark comedy? I thought it was more of a thriller. Did anybody out there watch The Substance with Demi Moore and did you like it? By the way, on RuPaul's Drag Race last night, RuPaul, who has been friends, well, that we watched last night, was on Friday. So Sandra Bernhard was a guest judge. And they have, like, for years and years and years, I've heard people pronounce her name as Sandra Bernhard. And when I was growing up in high school, I was telling Alex this. I don't think any one single person has had, from pop culture, I mean, I know people think it's probably Stevie Nicks and stuff like that, but had more of an effect on building my confidence, allowing me to figure out who I was inside and be who I wanted to be than Sandra Bernhard, the comedian. I mean, 100%. Like, I will never forget seeing her the first time in the David Letterman show. And I just was like, who is this person? The amount of confidence that she had and just spoke her truth. I just loved everything about her. Literally idolized her. And so she was on the show this week, but RuPaul referred to her as Sandra Bernhard instead of Sandra Bernhard, which is so interesting because for years and years and years, I mean, when I was in high school, I remember her being called Sandra Bernhard. But now everybody calls her Sandra Bernhard. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. But anyway, can somebody let me know about The Substance? Okay. Amelia Perez, Dune Part 2. I haven't even watched Dune Part 1. I think Alex downloaded Dune Part 2 and he was going to watch it. Nickel Boys, A Complete Unknown. Okay, Best Actor. Oh, here's Adrian Brody in The Brutalist. Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. Ralph Fiennes for Conclave. Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown. I feel like I'm like a presenter on the Oscars right now reading it. Daniel Craig for Queer. Hugh Grant, Heretic. Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. And Sebastian Stan for A Different Man. Best Actress, my favorite category. Mikey Madison, Anora. Demi Moore, The Substance. And I always called her Demi Moore, too, for years and years and years. But apparently it's Demi Moore. That was years ago that I figured that out. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Carla Sofia Gaskin for Amelia Perez. Marianne Jean-Baptiste for Hard Truth. Pamela Anderson for The Last Showgirl. I want to see that movie so bad. I think it just came out. And it's like in selected theaters. I want to see it so bad. Angelina Jolie for Maria. I didn't even know she was still making movies. Fernando Torres for I'm Still Here. I cannot... how do you pronounce that woman's name? That actress? It's Saoirse Ronan or something. The Outrun? I can't remember. Nicole Kidman, Baby Girl. Kate Winslet Lee. Tilda Swinton, The Room Next Door. I love Tilda Swinton so much. Best Supporting Actor, they're showing Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain. A Real Pain, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown. Yura Borisov for Anora. Guy Pearce. Oh my god, what was the movie Guy Pearce was in years ago? And he was a singer, and I downloaded like every song. Well, didn't download it, but I can't remember what I did. I love that guy, Guy Pearce. It was some Australian movie. He was really sexy in it. That was years ago. That was probably like 25 years ago. Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice. Clarence Macklin, Sing Sing. Denzel Washington, Gladiator 2. Jonathan Bailey, Wicked. Best Supporting Actress. Zoe Saldana, Amelia Perez, Ariana Grande, Wicked, Isabel Rossellini, Conclave. I love her so much. Do you remember that movie Cousins? I loved that. Danielle Deadweiler, The Piano Lesson, Jamie Lee Curtis, The Last Showgirl. I want to see that so bad. Margaret Qualley, The Substance, Felicity Jones, The Brutalist, Selena Gomez, Amelia Perez, Monica Barbaro, A Complete Unknown. I literally have not seen and even heard of half these movies. Best Original Screenplay. I'm going to have to start watching some of these movies. Okay. What did I want to look up? There was something I wanted to look up. Hold on a second. You know I love the Google. I know some people don't know how to use the Google, but I love the Google. Okay, Best Picture. Well, that was not what I want to look up. What did I want to look up? Come on, trigger my mind, wiggle my toes. The Last Showgirl I want to look up. Where to watch... It's like on selected theaters. The Last Showgirl. Do you know what's interesting is that one movie that's supposed to be like an ensemble cast that's getting praised at the Cannes Film Festival. What is going on right here? I like this one hair. I actually shaved today, but I didn't trim my beard because I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. Okay, The Last Showgirl. Oh, you can. Oh, it's here in Indianapolis. You can see it at 4 different theaters. Can you watch it online? It doesn't say. Where can I stream The Last Showgirl? $2022. No, that's not what. Official Showgirl. Oh, it came out December 13th of 2024. Oh, here it says January 5th on Cosmopolitan. Sadly, there haven't been any announcements about where The Last Showgirl will be streaming yet. So apparently it's not streaming yet. I want to see it so bad. It's supposed to be so good. Watch trailer, get tickets, menu. What does it say? Videos. You guys want to hear what the synopsis is? When... Why won't it even let me... What is going on? Synopsis. When the glittering Las Vegas Review, she has the headline for decades, announces it will soon close, a glamorous showgirl must reconcile with the decisions she's made and the community she has built as she plans her next act. The Last Showgirl, a poignant film of resilience. Rhinestones and Feathers stars Pamela Anderson as Shelley, a glamorous showgirl who must plan for her future when her show abruptly closes after a 30-year run. Directed by Gia Coppola, The Last Showgirl co-stars Oscar, SAG Award, and Golden Globe winner Jamie Lee Curtis as Shelley's best friend, who brings her own unique interpretation and brilliance to the story. It's supposed to be so good. So anyway. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I don't have much to tell you other than that, because... Do you guys want to hear some of the things I'm going to buy? Okay. This will be so exciting, won't it? And I also have to get back into reading and listening to audiobooks. So tonight I would like to read a little bit. So tonight, okay, when I get done vlogging today... Hold on a second. This family group chat has been going off crazy. Like all day. Okay. So, these are the shows that we were watching. So last night we watched all those shows. Sometimes RuPaul's Drag Race kills me. I just want to say, okay? So, if you didn't watch it this week, I will just say this. The person that got kicked off this week, and I don't mean this to be rude at all, but having grown up with, like, coming out and growing up into the gay community with, like, some ruthless drag queens, they're, like, they show a different side on TV. Like, I mean, some of them are, like, you know, ruthless and stuff like that. But the one that got kicked off, like, I felt bad for her because she was so embarrassed and whatever. And I liked her drag before that when she was doing, I don't want to say who it is because I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but like she was doing some really different stuff that I really, really liked. But this week she wanted to present this like very glamorous side, and it was booger drag. It just was. I mean, the wig was Party City. She had 2 bobby pins like clipped in over here. It was bad. Her makeup was horrible. Her makeup was like, I mean, literally like first night of drag on Halloween at a gay bar. I mean, it was bad. She couldn't dance to save her life. She couldn't lip sync to save her life. She didn't know the words to lip sync. It was bad. And I was like, and they're so nice. They are like, oh, you were so good, girl. She was so good. We're going to miss her. She was so talented. I was like, you're not doing anybody any favors by saying that. I'm just like, I don't even know how she got on the show, if you want to know the truth. Like, I mean, it was so bad. I told Alex, I said, this is like season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race. It was bad. And there are some really talented queens this season. It's interesting to me, like, watching a lot of, like, the other seasons, like UK, Australia, Canada, things like that, the world, that, like, there are, like, some, I mean, the Spanish one and, like, the French one, I mean, the one in the Philippines, I mean, there are some really talented queens that are less known because they're not on the US, RuPaul's Drag Race. And then you have somebody on here that's going to have a career for the next 10 years and, like, doesn't even, like, couldn't even do, like, I mean, I don't understand. You wouldn't get a booking in a bar, okay, with, like, that performance. How you got on RuPaul's Drag Race is beyond me. I just really don't understand it. And I was like, there's so many people that auditioned for this show. I don't know, this season, the cast is kind of weird to me. The cast seems very stacked this year to kind of like, there's like 3 or 4 that are like at the forefront, and then like, it's like they stacked it to see if there's gonna be people that like rise above. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens. But it's like, the judges won't even come out and just, they're like, no, like even Sandra Bernhardt to her was like I could kind of see what you were going for, but you just kind of like really missed the boat. I'm kind of like, I don't know, like maybe it's just like, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. It's like American Idol is rougher than they are on RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't get it. But anyway, so tonight we have lots of shows to watch tonight. Okay, tonight when I get done with this, we are going to watch, we have Real Housewives in New York the last 2 weeks. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and the New York finale is this week. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the last 2 weeks. I have, well, Sister Wives I have to watch last week's, which somebody just told me was Christine's wedding, so it's whatever. I'll watch it, but like, I'm so tired of Christine's wedding. I mean, you want to know what my opinion is? Okay, I'll tell you what my opinion is. I'm so tired of Christine's wedding. I don't care, okay? Every little planning detail, it's like, oh, look at these sequins I picked out for my wedding dress. Girl, we don't care. Okay, it's been enough. Christine and this wedding shenanigans, I don't know if it's because they needed filler or whatever. I also need to go and look and see if they've announced when the season finale is, because they said that it was going to be 24 episodes this season, is what people were suggesting. Well, tonight's the 20th episode, so it's got to be coming to a close. Okay, and then I got to look up Found, Matlock, and Elsbeth. I think that Matlock and Elsbeth are coming back the 30th. Hold on, is that true? Yeah, I think they're coming back the 30th, but I feel like Found is already back. So I guess Alex and I just have 4 shows to watch tonight. And then I have Sister Wives. What was I going to look up? Okay, we're going to do a little bit more research, real quick research. When is the Sister Wives season 19 finale? Okay, by the way, I saw this thing on Facebook. So all the wives are on Facebook, and Christine's doing this thing with David, and they do a poll. Did anybody else see this that watches Sister Wives? And it's like this joking poll between her and David, her now husband, and she's like, should we come back for another season or should we not? Because they originally announced they weren't coming back for another season, and he's like, I think we should. And it's them basically announcing they're coming back for another season. Well, people have already said that they saw Mary filming in restaurants, like in where her B&B is in Parowan, Utah. So we already know that they've started filming for the next season. I do think it's going to be the last season. I think the 20th season will be the last season. The season finale featured, Sister Wives, season 19 premiered on September 15th, 2024. The season finale featured Cody Brown asking Robin Brown if she would be willing to be in a monogamous relationship with him. What? That was the season 19 finale? Was January 5th? That cannot be right. Sister Wives season 19 finale aired on January 5th, 2025. What? I am so confused. What is this? 2 months ago, they're saying they're finally... What? I'm so confused. All these Facebook accounts from official Sister Wives cancellation confirms season 19 to be the final chapter. Well, they wouldn't have ended like Sister Wives for good on that. Okay. How could that have been the finale if... That can't be. Hold on a second. Now I'm so confused. Do I not have a Sister Wives to catch up with? Is it over? Was the last one that I covered it? But then somebody said that Christine's wedding. So did they start it with a special last week and then they ended it with a special last week? None of my apps are working on my phone. Is everybody's apps just down? Like, what is going on? My Max is just like spinning around and around and around. None of my Instagram's been so screwed up all day today. I think they're just buying and reselling all this shit on a Sunday afternoon behind our back. I just like feel like there's craziness going on with like everything online. What is going on? Okay, hold on a second. Sister... I mean, my Max is still not showing up. Sister Wives. Season 19. There it is. What is going on? It says through January 19th. So, hold on a second. Yeah. A Time to Weep, A Time to Laugh. That was the last one that I covered. And then last week was episode 17. The day is finally here that Christine is getting married. Girl, we done seen that already last season. I'm so over her wedding. I'm so over it. It's a joyful event on the banks of the Colorado River, but make sure that nobody falls in that river. Better look out for Raylene and Angel. Oh, I forgot. Angel, whatever McKelty's baby's name is, better not let her fall in the river. Does she wear it? Does McKelty, she don't wear that top hat to the wedding, does she? Oh my God, I wish she would have. Wish she'd have recycled that into like white fabric to match her mom's dress. Oh my God, you know what? Christine should have worn that black top hat. But that, Raylene is actually Robin's daughter's name. Raylene, Chiffon, and Spencer's Gifts. And that's what Robin's daughter's names are. Kids' names are. They look like Raylene and Chiffon. Okay. So last week was Love is Patient, Love is Kind. The day is finally here that Christine is getting married. Yay! Thank God it's finally here is right. It's a joyful event on the banks of the Colorado River as Christine and David say, I do. Cody discusses missing out on the Brown family celebration. Girl, next. Okay, tonight, why does it say 30 minutes? These aren't 30 minutes, are they? No. Christine and Janelle each reveal big new chapters in their lives. Cody meets with a realtor at Coyote Pass. Mary has a new companion in her life and considers meeting with a lawyer about the property. Okay, how many episodes total is it going to be? And why can nobody ever tell any of this information? How many episodes... You think this TV channel is easy. This is the kind of shit that I have to do, okay? How many episodes will Sister Wives Season 19 be? Watch, it'll say it ended on January 5th. No, Season 19 of Sister Wives is expected to have a similar number of episodes. That doesn't tell us anything. Are they just gonna, like... $26 they're saying now? But it's crazy to me that they're fitting at least 18 months into 26 now they're saying 26 episodes? I'm confusion. I've just seen that season 19 is going to be, this is from 4 months ago, 26 episodes long. Can we hope for this opportunity to catch up? It's all the same thing every day. Somebody put TLC reading this thread and seeing our hopes about them ever catching up. Do they ever catch up? That's why they have to continue to film all these things. Okay, then what was something else I was going to look up about my TV shows? What is this? An update about... Oh, this is the one that I want to watch about the... What's her face? An update on our family. I need to watch that too. That's about that Frankie case. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's supposed to be really good. Oh, it's every Wednesday, so there's only one episode out right now. Oh, no. This is the one about Micah and James Stouffer. This is not the Ruby Frankie case or whatever. That's what I thought that was about. Caroline told me this show, Pitt, is really good. I have not started watching it yet, but Caroline told me that it was really good. I'll add it to my list. The Curious Case of... Oh, I guess I should watch that, since that's the spinoff of The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. Oh, Balin Out Loud. I want to watch that, too. Okay, one episode's out. I've got a lot of shows I need to watch. An update on our family. Add that to my list. A Different Man, I don't know what that is. Death by Fame, don't know what that is. The Last Party, what is that? I have no idea. Oh, this looks good. Investigations Crime, 3 episodes. Add that to my list. Max has a lot of good shows. So tonight is gonna be tonight is gonna be TV show watching. Also, I was sent 2 graphic novels. I cannot remember who sent them to me now, but I have them in the kitchen. I put bookmarks in them last night, so I'm gonna start reading those graphic novels, and then I'm gonna finish Maximum. So currently, physical copy books that I'm reading: Maximum Ride by James Patterson. Along Came a Spider. I've got to finish that because I've got. The camera stopped. Ooh, we're at an hour already. I've got to finish that because I have 2 weeks. I've got 2 weeks to finish that and the other 2 Alex Cross books. Oh, that's easy to do. Okay, so I got to finish that. I'll probably finish that and then the Maximum Ride book and then Go Ask Alice. I'll read in between. So my goal is that I'm reading 2 books a week, and then that way. And then like every couple, like maybe once a month, like an extra book. And if I do that, so I have to read 10 books in January. So right now I'm 7 books behind, but I'm like halfway through like 4 books. So, oh, and I'm also listening to the audiobook Ugly Beautiful by Alice Feeney. So tonight is gonna be book reading and relaxing and watching TV shows with my husband. I will be taking a nap at some point. The temperature, I wanted to see what it's going to drop to tonight. It's supposed to be really, really cold. Let's look and see. It's supposed to start like at 7 o'clock. Cold weather advisory, 7 p.m. Yep, going until Tuesday and Wednesday. Very cold wind chills as low as 20 below 0 expected. Yeah, it's supposed to be freezing. Let's see when it's going to start. Yeah, okay, so like right now, it's 3:58 p.m. So at 4 p.m., 16 degrees, 5 p.m., 14 degrees, 6 p.m., 12 degrees, 7 p.m., 10 degrees, 8 p.m., 8 degrees, 9 p.m., 7 degrees, 10 p.m., 5 degrees, 11 p.m., 4 degrees as it go down. Oh my God, 1 a.m., 3, 2 a.m., 2, 3 a.m., 1. So by 8 a.m., it's going to be negative 2 degrees. Well, by 7 a.m., it'll be negative 2 degrees. And then it says it's going to get up tomorrow. Oh, it does show some snow, maybe. Tomorrow it shows it's going to get up to 11 degrees by 3 to 5 p.m. And then it goes back down again. And it doesn't go as low as it did the night before. So, yeah. Tomorrow a high of 13. Tuesday a high of 4. And then it's supposed to go back up. 22, 30, 27, 39, 37, 36. So please stay warm. Make sure that you do not let your pets out for long periods of time. I was saying to Alex today when we were driving to brunch, I was like, I'm so worried about like the little animals, like the little squirrels and stuff like that. And he goes, well, there's 3 of them right over there. And I was like, do you think that they're like, because you know, I mean, I like to fantasize that animals live in little like squirrel holes in the ground and stuff like that. I know that they do not have houses with beds and kitchens. I'm not delusional like that. I get it, right? But at the same time, I was like, do you think that they're like really like preparing, like, because they know it's gonna be cold for like the next 2 days of like not coming out? First of all, I don't know like what temperatures like squirrels and stuff like that can withstand. But I do know that dogs cannot. And so you're only supposed to let dogs out there for like no longer than like 2 to 5 minutes. So please make sure of that. Do not like put your dog on a leash and just let it out there for a long period of time in these like sub-zero degree weathers or temperatures. But I was like, first of all, I don't know how like what temperature like squirrels and fox and, you know, things like that can withstand. But do you think that they like store food and like, let's look this up. I'm kind of interested now. This is why I love the Google so much, because you can just find anything out. Okay. What temperatures can Midwest squirrels tolerate? Oh, here it is right here. Pulls it up. Okay. Squirrels in the Midwest can tolerate temperatures below 30 degrees, but they may struggle if they don't have enough food or shelter. I was kind of wondering today, I should put some food out for the squirrels today. I've got so much in the garage, that's what I'm gonna do. How do squirrels survive cold weather? Fat stores. Squirrels eat a lot in the fall to build up fat reserves that help them survive the winter. I guess that's kind of stupid then. Should I put out food or not? Does it matter? Thick fur. Squirrels grow thicker coats in the winter to keep them warm. Shivering. Shivering generates body heat to help squirrels survive the cold. Sharing nests. Squirrels may share nests with other squirrels to stay warm. Lowering body temperature. Temperatures below 30 degrees can be risky for squirrels, especially if they lack proper shelter or food reserves. While some species can endure lower temperatures through hibernation, others may struggle with prolonged... Oh, it makes me... Okay, should we take a test? Let's do a personality test. No, not the Myers-Briggs. Had to do that at work years ago. People always ask me, what are you? I don't know. An AF, an FUCK. People are always like, are you an ENJR? I don't even know what any of those letters mean anymore. I don't remember. It was years ago that I took that test. And I know it's changed since then. I'm an SHIT. It's what I... Why is that so stupid? Oh my God, can I show you this thing though, this meme? People always say that I show the memes on, somebody said the other day, I love when you show, because I call them memes instead of memes, but they're like, I love when you show it, but then it's like a beautiful quote. It's not like a joke. Okay, this is for real a meme. Hold on a second. A meme. Oh, here it is. It pulled it right up. Okay. So it's this picture of a chicken, and it says, did you know if you say fuck off really fast, you sound like a chicken? Hold on a second. Where's it at now? I'm just like going into these. Okay. Did you see it? Okay, it's like this picture of this chicken. And it says, did you know if you say fuck off really fast, you sound like a chicken? And then underneath it, it says, I know you just tried it. Oh my God, I love the memes so much. Okay, personality tests for fun. We don't want the serious ones like for work and stuff like that. Okay, National Geographic for kids. No, Quizly, personality, 300. Oh, let's try this. What's Queendom? Just for fun test. Are you a humble optimist or a competitive egomaniac? Oh, should we do that one? Let's do that one. Somebody out there will love that one. Okay. Personality. What are these? Are you a humble optimist, a stubbornness test, a geek test? I don't understand these. And this, I can't, hold on a second. This like ad is hiding all over it that I can't, hold on a second. Oh, I was going to read you guys the stuff I was going to buy. Appearance. What do you see when you look in the mirror? How do you feel about the image staring back at you? These are kind of serious, aren't they? I don't know which one of these. You guys tell me which one you want to see. The empath test, the stubbornness test, the geek test, the scaredy cat test, the self-entitled test. The love test. These are like kind of serious. Fun. I don't think those were a whole lot of fun. I think those were kind of serious. What's your random fun personality? Discover your true self. Okay. What's your fun personality? This is from Pro Profs Quizzes. Uncovering the fun facts about you. Well, you instead of typical test questions. Okay. Here they are. We're going to start it. If you had to live alone on a deserted island with only one item, what would it be? Your favorite novel, a fishing pole, a 50-pound bag of rice, a box of matches. What do you think that I would be? I know people are going to think that it would be a favorite novel, but it would not. It would be a box of matches. Oh, are you ready to start the quiz? I thought that was a quiz. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to start the quiz. Okay. A box of matches. Next. I'm so excited to find out about my own personality by taking a quiz. Wait, here's an interesting quiz for you. What type of guy suits your personality? No. Okay, I already know I'm married. Which food sounds the most appealing to you? Creme brulee, scrambled eggs, potato chips, broccoli casserole. All these answers are probably going to surprise you guys. Creme brulee, which one do you think sounds the most delicious to me? Creme brulee, well, maybe it depends on the moment too. Creme brulee, scrambled eggs, potato chips, broccoli casserole. Broccoli casserole actually sounds the best to me. What do you think would be the prettiest color combination? Green and yellow. It shows you all these different colors. Okay. Green and yellow, pink and red, blue and brown, green and white. I actually really, really like blue and brown together. Okay. How does this tell you anything about your personality? What is the item of clothing that you have the most of? Scarves? No. Jackets? Maybe. Shoes? Underwear? Oh, definitely shoes. Which animal do you think is the cutest? Has all these animals. Pandas, dogs, koalas, pigs. Oh, dogs, of course. Does that make my personality boring? What is your favorite sport? None. Tennis or soccer, lacrosse or basketball, swimming or football, volleyball or hockey. I love swimming. I mean, I know the way that I do it is not necessarily a sport, but that's not what it asked. Okay. What is your favorite soda? It has like all these different sodas. Mellow Yellow. Does anybody drink that anymore? Coca-Cola, Diet Pepsi, Orangina. We're going to go with Diet Pepsi out of those four. Okay. What color is your hair? Dirty blonde, red, brown, or black. Well, my hair is white, but if it's not white, when it didn't turn white, it was brown. So we're gonna go with that. What would you choose between music and sports? It means it's a joke. Okay. Music, sports, both. Why would I choose one? None. I would definitely choose music. I could live without sports. Okay. I feel like these questions are stupid. Your favorite movie genre is action, horror, none, romance, science fiction. Okay, if I only had to watch one for the rest of my life, it would be between action and horror. And I think I would definitely probably pick horror movies. Okay, next. Oh, we're on 11 out of 15. You're planning a weekend getaway with friends. What type of activity would you suggest? Bungee jumping or skydiving for an adrenaline rush? We know that's not happening. A relaxing beach day with picnics and sunbathing? Probably. Exploring a new city and immersing yourself in its culture? I would like that. Organizing a fun game night with board games and karaoke? Oh, I would like all three of those. It would either be between a beach day and a fun game night, but I think I'm going to do a beach day because everybody loves a beach day. Okay. Well, most people love a beach day. I know I'll say that and then somebody will be like, I don't like a beach day. Well, okay. Don't get so offended. Your friend is feeling down and needs some cheering up. How do you help them feel better? Plan a surprise. The picture they have is like all these people like, this guy's just so upset. Plan a surprise adventure or outdoor activity to lift their spirits. My friends wouldn't like that. Listen attentively and offer comforting words and a shoulder to lean on. Treat them to your favorite comfort food or dessert. Well, that and listen to them. Organize a spontaneous dance party or silly game to bring laughter and joy. My friends would walk out. They would be like, no, this is like, you're not taking me seriously, okay? You want me to fucking do a dance party? No, I'm like upset, okay? Listen attentively and offer comforting words. That's what you're going to do. Okay. How many more of these do we have? Oh my God. It's your birthday and you're planning a celebration. What's your ideal party theme? A superhero theme extravaganza with costumes and action-packed games? Never. A cozy gathering with close friends and family sharing heartfelt conversations and memories? Probably that. A tropical luau complete with tiki decorations, fruity cocktails, and Hawaiian music? I might like that. A retro-themed party with disco balls, neon lights, and a dance floor to boogie the night away? That would be kind of fun too, but I think I'm going to go with the cozy gathering because I don't like tons of people. People wear me out. I don't need to deal with that on my birthday. Two more questions. You have a free afternoon to spend however you like. Sounds like every afternoon of my life. What's your go-to activity? Trying out a new extreme sport or outdoor adventure? Oh, no. Curling up with a good book or binge watching your favorite. There's the one, baby. Exploring a nearby park or nature trail for a refreshing hike or leisurely walk. Okay, now I wouldn't say that 2 years ago, but today I would actually say that, okay? And I'd probably be worried that I get killed by a serial killer, but I would say that, but that wouldn't be my first pick. Getting creative with arts and crafts or a DIY project at home. I mean, I used to think like that I was that person, and I just don't think I'm that person anymore. We're not latch hooking anymore, okay? We're just not. Curling up with a good book or binge watching a show. Is that my last question? Oh, got one more. Okay. This question's kind of boring. Your friend asks you to recommend a fun activity for a group outing. What do you suggest? I mean, what would I suggest for them to do or for me to participate in? An escape room challenge to test teamwork and problem-solving skills. I actually would think that'd be kind of fun. A movie marathon featuring classic comedies or feel-good films. For a group outing? A day at the amusement park riding roller coaster. No, I don't like that. And enjoying carnival games. Carnival games I could do. Organizing a themed potluck dinner where everyone brings their signature dish to share. Either the potluck dinner or the escape room. If Tiny called me up and said, what do you think we should do? I mean, we've done the potluck dinner so many times. I would probably say an escape room. Because for her birthday, we did that thing, like the games thing. And that was really fun. So I would probably do the escape room. Okay. It's calculating. Great, you've completed this quiz. You are awesome. What the fuck? Excuse me. Oh, the battery's at the halfway mark. Hey there, you're not just awesome, you're downright extraordinary. Your personality shines bright like a diamond, setting you apart from the crowd. Embrace your uniqueness and continue to... This is so stupid. No, this is not... I wanted like a real personality test. Fun tests. With real results. Okay, you know what I'm going to do before the battery dies and I get into one of these tests? Oh my God, there's like an AI overview. We don't need that. I'm going to go and I'm going to like change the battery and then I will be back in 2 and 2. I'm going to do like 1 or 2 more tests. So I'll be right back in 2 and 2. Oh my God. So while I was getting another battery, you know what I was thinking? You know how like I'm always talking about doing this like 3.5 hour vlog? But the thing is that once I do that, because that'll be like the longest vlog ever, I think the longest vlog I've ever done is 3 hours and 21 minutes. So I could do 3 hours and 22 minutes, but I think what I'm gonna do going forward is the next long vlog I do, I know I haven't done a 3.5 hour vlog. So I'm just gonna do a 3.5 hour vlog and then I'll know that 3.5 hours is the longest vlog I've ever done. Then once I do that, I'm gonna keep it in my phone, longest vlog. Then I'll have to do 3 hours and 35 minutes and 3 hours and 40 minutes, and we'll just up it and up it and up it. But I could just do 3 hours. Oh, you know what I think I just did? I better not have, I don't think I did. Anyway, then I could just do 3 or 4 hours of just me taking tests. I mean, you guys could take the test with me because the last ones, the result was you are awesome. Oh, I mean, I already knew that. I didn't need a test to tell me that I was awesome. I already knew that. He's a narcissist. He thinks he's awesome. It's like if today you like, you know, I've been like working on my confidence for 52 years, okay? If today you say anything good about yourself, it's like somebody's like, oh my God, they're egomaniac. No, that's not really what an egomaniac is, okay? Feeling good about yourself because you've been put down for 52 years is not really what an egomaniac is. Okay, fun quizzes to take. Personality. I want like a real one. This queendom? No, ma'am. That one's a joke. Okay. Top 18 quizzes to take when you're bored out of your mind. I want to look up best online tests. Best online quizzes. The BuzzFeed ones are so stupid. Okay, Esquire. 13 online tests that are actually worth doing. Oh, let's read these. Okay. Oh, got a picture of Einstein. Okay. They want my cookies, but do they want my cake? Oh, he's got the dad jokes today. How good your emotional intelligence is. I could really open myself up to some shit here, couldn't I, if I did these tests? What your politics really are. What personality type are you? So this is on Esquire, okay? Oh, UK culture. Online quizzes that are actually worth taking. What personality type are you? An ad just came up. How you do as a suspect in a police procedural drama. How smart you are. What you find attractive. Whether you actually know the UK like you think you do. Oh, I know I don't know the UK like how much of a psychopath you really are. Damn. How emotionally intelligent you are. What your sexuality is. Exactly how chaotic good you really are. What you should do with your life. Oh, let's do that one. That one would be good. Let's take the test. What I should do with my life. Unlock the future you, career explorer. Well, I have a feeling it's going to make me pay for something. Get started. Okay. What is this? Start the assessment. Is it going to tell me what I want to do? Or am I going to go through all this and it's going to tell me anything? Advise. Would you like to advise organizations on how to meet their business goals? How to hate it, dislike it, neutral, like it, neutral. Analyze data using statistics. Hate it. Counsel people with drug or alcohol addiction. Love it. Create art for sale and exhibition. Love it. Direct the making of a movie. Oh, love it. Entertain an audience. Love it. Estimate the value of items for an insurance policy. Hate it. We're just going to give it all hates and loves. Examine artifacts left behind by previous civilizations. Ooh, I would love that. I always want to be an archaeologist. I think I saw Raiders of the Ark too many times. Find support resources for families in need. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I did like doing that when I was a social worker. Help a client make business decisions. Hate it. Help elderly people complete their daily activities. Oh, I love that. Help someone with a disability get dressed. I would love that. Install drywall in houses. I don't even know what that means. I hate it. Interpret results in medical tests. No, I don't. Hate it. I have much admiration for people that want to do these things. Investigate causes of climate change. Neutral. Keep records of payments received. Oh, I like that kind of stuff. We're going to put like it, not love it. Make customized kitchen hate it. Operate a crane in a building site. Hate it. Overall, oversee all aspects of a business. Neutral. Oversee the hiring of new employees. Hate it. Perform scientific analysis. Hate it. Oh no, that's kind of a crime scene. Oh my God. That's why you don't jump the boat on those things. Okay. Process transactions at a bank. I kind of would like that, I think. Repair damaged farm equipment. I mean, is this a joke? How many questions are there? Research how genes function. I don't even understand that question, so no. Sell a house. No, I have so many people that do that in my life. It's like, that takes a certain personality. Sort mail in a post office. I think I kind of like that. Study sea creatures. I would like that. Take part in a musical performance. I think I would like that now. I wouldn't have liked that when I was younger. Teach kids how to play well with other children. Neutral. Verify quality of parts before shipment. That question makes no sense to me. Write a play for a theater. I would like it, but I wouldn't love it. It's not the kind of, I don't like script writing. Write lyrics for a song. Oh, love it, baby. I do that every day. Write marketing material for a client's products. I think I kind of like that. Rate the following careers. Start rating your careers. Oh, you have next step. Okay. I mean, is this for real? Oh, air weapon specialist. You are a luminary. What does that mean? Luminaries thrive when they are working with ideas and people. They like expressing their creativity to others. Being part of a meaningful relationships where they can express their emotions and sensitivities is very important to the luminary. They greatly value helping people through their creative outlets. Oh, continue assessment. Okay. Would you be interested in these careers? Air weapon specialist. Not interested. Information security manager. No. Pilates instructor. No. Chief executive. I mean, it would always fun to be boss, but no, not really. There's too much responsibility that goes with that. I mean, people always want to be the CEO of a makeup company. No, I don't want to do all that. Server administrator. I don't even understand what that means. Okay. High school teacher. Definitely not. Okay. Ocularist. An ocularist specializes in the fabrication and fitting of custom... No, I don't even know what that means. Okay. Why are they asking me all these... I would never want to be any of these things. Technical product manager, not interested. Geneticist, I'm too dumb. Carbon analyst, I'm too dumb. Trapper. A trapper engages in the practice of trapping animals for... No, never. Customs broker. No, don't get any of that shit. Paralegal. I would maybe be a paralegal. We'll do middle. A physicist. I'm too stupid. Search engine optimization specialist. No. That's all my questions. Would you enjoy athletics, involvement in exercise, sports, and games? I'm not going to say hate it. I'm going to say dislike it. Beauty and style. Making people and spaces look visually appealing. I'm not good at that. I have friends of mine that will be like, will you help me decorate my house? I'm like, okay, I'm gay. Like, that doesn't mean that I'm like my sponsor's always like, what do you think about? I'm like, you need to ask Alex. My husband's great with stuff like that. I'm not good with where shit goes. Like, I'm not. Like, look at my bookshelf. Okay? Like, I mean, let's just be for real. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. If it was up to me, it would just be like, I would just buy like a bunch of colorful shit that I like and my bedroom would look like Anthropology. Like, that's what, you know what I mean? Like, Alex is very minimalist and I'm just like, I want my place to look like this beatnik hippie den. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is. I don't really, like, I'm not good at like designing stuff like that. Alex could come in and like, I'll have something set up and he'll like move it in 5 minutes. I'm like, God, that looks so good. How'd you figure that out? Creative arts. Activities involving the visual arts or music. Oh, I would love that. Okay. Creative writing and journalism. I would love that. Culinary arts. Oh, hate it. I'm not good at that stuff at all. Cooking. Engineering. Hate it. Finance. Hate it. Flying airplanes and working around them. No, hate it. Green industry. Activities that contribute more to a sustainable world. I would like that. Healthcare services. I would be neutral to that. Information technology. Hate it. I'm not technological at all. Law. I would not be great at law. I wouldn't hate it, but let's say dislike it. Life science. No, hate it. Too stupid. Mathematics. Oh, I hate it. I think there shouldn't be hate it to love it. I think it should be like, I wouldn't be good at this and I know that. Military, working in National Armed Services. I'm neutral to that. Music. Teaching, composing, or performing music. Well, I feel like all three of those are completely different. Like, I would love to perform it. I wouldn't be great at composing it or teaching it. So we'll just say neutral. Nature and agriculture. Working in outdoor settings with animals and plants. I don't really know how I feel. I wouldn't want to go in the direction of necessarily farming, so I'm going to put dislike. Office clerical work. No. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. There would be a part of me that would love that, but like, that's not what I want to do. Physical science, hate it. Politics, no, hate it. Professional advising, advising people on meeting professional goals. I'm neutral to that. I think there's a part of me that might enjoy that. Protective services, guarding, ensuring safety, and enforcing rules and laws, no. Sales, hate it. Skilled trades, building, repairing, using trades and materials, no. Social services, research, development, and consulting activities relevant to human behavior and social organizations. I'd be neutral to that. That's kind of social work a little bit. Teaching, instructing people, no. I'm not gonna say hate it, but dislike it. I'm not gonna, working with animals, handling and caring for animals, I would like that. Rate the following. Start rating degrees. Oh, click here for your career matches. Cinematographer, art therapist, video game creative director, music historian, and librettist. Okay. Start rating degrees. Food service. Would you be interested in these degrees? For food service management? No. Is this the last one? Okay, this is the last test. Manufacturing engineering, 0. Masonry, 0. Telecommunications engineering, 0. Child psychology, no. Clinical laboratory science. I can't even say it, let alone do it. Religious studies. I'm gonna put 3 on that. I'd actually be interested in a degree in that. Broadcast technology. No. Okay, now it's taking me in something else. Tell us your history. What is tell us your history? No, it wants my information. No. Why can't I can't find out? No, it's good. Now it won't give me my information without my email and stuff. Okay, so now we know what I need to do with my life. I need to be, would it say cinematographer? Exactly how chaotic good you really are. Let's go through these test skins. What your sexuality is. Should we take this test and see what they say my sexuality is? This will be interesting. Oh, the site cannot be reached. It was a Kinsey test. Divide a simple test to see males do not represent two discrete populations, heterosexual and homosexual. The world is not divided into sheep and goats. The living world is a continuum in each and every one of its aspects. I think I've taken that test before and I'm like way to the gay. How emotionally intelligent are you? How much of a psychopath you really are? What if I check it and then it said I'm totally a psychopath? How smart you are? Who you find attractive? What personality type you are? What your politics really are? How good your emotional intelligence is? How much of a psychopath you are? Let's give the hater something to run with, shall we? Okay. Is it pulling up? Hold on now, come on. Oh, here it is. Spot the psychopath. Play the game. Oh my God, it's got pictures of Margaret Thatcher and Freddie Mercury, Adolf, William Shakespeare. Okay. Your psychopathic traits. Psychopathy is a condition that causes people to display antisocial behavior, lack of empathy, and remorse. And let's find out more. Everyone has these characteristics to some degree. Take the test and find out where you sit on the spectrum. Take the test. You rarely catch me making any plans. I'm far too spontaneous. I disagree with that statement, but it gives you 4. So it's disagree to agree, and there's like 4 dots in between, like where you are on that. I mean, I'm a planner. Yeah, we're gonna put that all the way to the, okay. I'd have no problem cheating on my partner if I knew I could get away with it. No, I don't agree with that at all. I totally disagree with that. If I got a better offer, I wouldn't mind canceling long-standing plans. No, I don't feel like that either. I would feel weird about that. I don't like that. I don't get bothered by seeing animals injured in pain. Oh, I totally disagree with that. No. These questions seem kind of obvious, don't they? It would be fun to drive fast cars. No. Ride roller coasters and go skydiving. No, none of that is fun to me. I think it's okay to step over other people to achieve my own ambitions. No, I don't agree with that. I'm very persuasive, and getting people to do what I want is a real talent of mine. I don't feel like that at all. I honestly don't ever even think about that. My ability to make quick decisions means I would suit a dangerous job. I don't make quick decisions. I wouldn't put that all the way to disagree. I would put that to the second one. I sometimes make quick decisions, but I don't think that that would suit me for a dangerous job. When people around me are crumbling under pressure, I'm usually the one with a cool head. I actually am more of the one with a cool head in situations like that, but I wouldn't 100% agree with that. I would put me more towards the middle. If someone gets conned, who cares? They're asking for it. No. I don't necessarily 100% disagree with that statement, so I'm going to put it next to it. I mean, I think you have to be smart about things. I will say that. I'm rarely to blame for things going wrong. It's usually the fault of the people around me. No, I don't agree with that statement whatsoever. Okay, while we calculate your results, please tell us a bit about yourself. We are working with Professor Kevin Dutton, author of the test. Okay, is it going to ask me for this again? Ask you for gender, age, occupation. Does it say YouTuber on here? Oh my god, there's like 900 things on here. I bet it does not say YouTuber on here. Other. Income, and then your... Why is it asking all this kind of stuff? Oh, you can put prefer not to say. Education, master's degree. Favorite news source. Oh, these are UK news sources. Okay. Favorite animal. Puppy. That's actually one. These are your options. Kitten, puppy, fish, snake, rabbit, hamster, piranha. Favorite music. Dance music. Next. You are warm and empathetic with a heightened awareness. My score is a 12 out of 100%. You are warm and empathetic with a heightened awareness of social responsibility and a strong sense of conscience. You like to carefully weigh up the pros and cons of a situation before you act and are generally adverse to taking risks. You're very much a people person, dislike conflict. Do unto others are your watchwords, but although you avoid hurting others, those residing at the higher end of the psychopathic spectrum might not be as considerate, so stay vigilant to avoid being hurt unnecessarily. Interesting. So it's saying that I actually can get hurt easily by psychopaths. Okay. I kind of wanted to see what the... Let's see if we can look at the Kinsey test. Kinsey sexuality test. I know I took it like years and years and years ago, but I don't remember. It comes right up, but it's like this lab thing. To whom are you attracted? It's worded so weird. Mostly only people the same sex as me. Okay. Next. Who have you had sex with? Gold star. Only people the same sex as mine. Other 7 questions. Who have you had sexual fantasies about? I mean, I wouldn't say that I've never had a sexual fantasy about a woman, so mostly people of the same sex as me. With whom do you form strong emotional bonds? I would say both men and women. I mean, obviously men in romantic situations, but women I would say more as friends. So, mostly, I'm going to say both men and women. Who do you feel the most comfortable socializing with? Oh, definitely women. Mostly people of the opposite sex from me. The idea of having sex with someone of the opposite sex from mine is desirable, interesting, tolerable, negative, disgusting. I wouldn't say it's disgusting, but it's negative. The idea of having sex with someone of the same sex as mine is desirable, interesting, tolerable, negative, disgusting. I think this test is dated because for me, I mean, it's not like I would just have sex with anybody of the same sex as mine. I mean, it would really depend on the person. I would say interesting. Finish. This will be interesting to see what it says. Homosexual, incidental, heterosexual tendencies. That's interesting. I'm a 5 on the scale. Should we do one more test and then call it a day? Okay. Exactly how chaotic good you really are. The matrix with lawful, neutral, and chaotic from left to right. I don't even understand what this test means. It has something to do with the office. What should you do with your life? Oh, we already took the test. Okay. How emotionally intelligent are you? How much of a psycho? We already took that test. Who you find attractive? How smart you are? Oh, you have to pay for it. How do you do as a suspect in a police procedural drama? Should we do that one? Oh, what is this? There's like begin assessment, test instructions. This test consists of 10 images. For each image, you will be given some time to memorize it, and then on a following page, you will have to pick. No, this is too difficult. No, we're not doing that. Okay. What personality type are you? Not doing that. Okay. How good is your emotional intelligence? What job suggest you should do now your industry has been destroyed? This is from the office? I don't understand. Okay. Remember all that. Okay, so this is something about what job you should do. Okay. Discover your skills and careers. Start assessment. Okay, are you ready? Does this mean I should be looking for something else to do? Oh my God, I should be a cinematographer. Am I comfortable telling people what they need to do? I'm actually not bad in it when I was in a supervisorial role, but I don't love it. So I'm going to say it depends. This seems much more of a professional test, much less of a professional test than the other one. I make decisions quickly. Depends. I like to take control of situations. Not as much as I used to. So I would say I disagree with that. Not as much as I used to. I like to sit back more. I prefer to follow what other people are doing. No, I would disagree with that. I like taking responsibility for other people. Oh no, not at all. Disagree. Or also strongly disagree. I set myself targets when I have things to do and usually meet them. I would agree with that. I like to see things through. There are some people out there right now that are going, what do you mean you didn't get that fireplace fixed? It's been 4 months. More like 14 years. I like to see things through to the end. I'd agree with that statement. I don't know what this has to do with a job, but I think I am a competitive person. It depends. I'm not really that much of a competitive person, honestly. I was more in my youth. Doing well in a career motivates me. I would agree with that statement. Being productive, I think feeling like I got stuff accomplished. I set myself goals in life. I strongly agree with that. I am comfortable talking people around to my way of thinking. I like sharing ideas with each other, but I don't like it to be like argumentative. So I would say it depends on how that situation goes. Like I'm not in the job to like have to convince somebody of thinking something. I'm good at coming to an agreement with other people. I would say that would depend. I'm comfortable talking in front of a group of people. It's kind of between it depends and disagrees. I used to do a lot of it, and there were parts of it that I really enjoyed. I'm gonna say it depends. Well, I guess, I mean, people will say like YouTube, you talk, but this doesn't feel like I'm talking in front of a group of people because I'm literally talking into one camera. I like meeting new people. I do, but it scares me at first, so I'm gonna say it depends. I find it hard to understand other people's points of view. I would disagree with that. I feel like I can understand other people's points of view. I like to help other people. Oh, I would strongly agree with that. I enjoy working with other people around me. I would disagree with that. I like to work alone. You can return to this later, by the way, and save your progress because we're only at 42% right now. I want to make things better for people. I would agree with that. I would strongly agree with that, actually. I will get involved if I think I can help. Not always. But I would agree with that statement, but not always. I'm comfortable hearing other people's problems. I would agree with that. I like to work out complicated things. I would disagree with that. I do not like that. I like to get to the center of the issue. I think it depends on the issue. I like working with facts. It depends. I like working with numbers. Strongly disagree. I enjoy learning new things. It depends. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That's why it's one of my goals for 2025. I enjoy coming up with new ways of doing things. I would say, I would disagree with that. I don't really like coming up with new ways. I like doing things the way that I like to do them. I try to think differently to others. I wouldn't say that I try to think differently to others. I just try to think to myself. I don't necessarily really like when I'm thinking about how I feel about things. I don't like in that moment necessarily think what other people think about it. So I would say it depends. I like to use my imagination to create new things. I would agree with that. Like books and stories and ideas and things like that. I like to try new things. I would disagree with that, but I'm trying to like new things more, try new things more. I enjoy creative activities. Strongly agree. I like to focus on details. It depends on the situation. I plan my day so I can use my time best. I would agree with that. I mean, I always make a list and I'm checking it 50 million times, and I like doing things in a careful order. I used to. I don't care so much anymore. It depends. Depends, like packing, yes. My day, maybe not so much. I like to follow rules and processes. I actually do like to follow rules and processes. I like the structure of it. I feel restricted when I have to follow a routine. No, I would disagree with that. I know people are going to be like, yeah, but you go to bed so late. But that's kind of my routine. My routine is going to bed late. And so, you know, if I had to go to bed early, like that would feel like a restriction to my routine. I like to see the results of the work I do. I would strongly agree with that. I do. Like in anything, from cleaning the kitchen to, you know, whatever. I like to get involved in making things. It depends. Sometimes I like to just observe. We're at 92%. I enjoy getting involved in practical tasks. I feel like the wording in this is so weird. Practical tasks like laundry and cleaning the kitchen. Yeah, I like that. Agree. I like working with my hands or tools. No, I'm going to disagree with that. I mean, I don't know in what context. I enjoy planning a task more than actually doing it. Oh, I would definitely strongly agree with that. 100% complete. See the results. If it's going to make me pay for these results, I'm going to be so pissed after I just took all those tests. What you told us. You're motivated, set yourself personal goals, and are comfortable competing with other people. You enjoy helping and listening to other people. You like to plan things and are well organized. The following careers are based on the answers you have given. You can refine the results by answering more questions you may want to. It doesn't say in here what I'm supposed to do. Oh, career ideas that might interest you. Retail and sales. Answer more questions to find roles that might interest you in retail and sales. Hospitality and food. Social care. Should we answer 4 more questions in retails and sales and see what it should tell me? Are you comfortable talking through things with other people so that I don't feel like these are accurate whatsoever. I think this test is stupid. Best fun tests. I want to take one fun test online. Is anybody still listening? If you're still listening, put a flower emoji in the comment section below. Everybody's probably signed out at this point. Should I do the buzz quiz tests? Those are usually kind of fun, aren't they? What is legacy test? What does that mean? Sensitivity test. BuzzFeed quest. Let's do a BuzzFeed test. I don't even, okay. If you score over 6 on this music trivia quiz, you're smarter than the average millennial over 35. Okay, let's see what I score on this. Has a picture of Britney Spears. Let's see the question. Are you always in the know with the current hits on the radio? How about music from the 90s? Well, in honor of the new year, I've designed a music... Okay. Who sings Send My Love to Your Lover, Treat Her Better? Ariana Grande, Adele, Gracie Abrams. I'm gonna say Adele. Because how do I know that? Correct. The camera stopped again. You guys, I'm getting all these correct. Name the movie musical. Okay, so I got the last one right, which was Halsey. I got the one correct before that, which was Dua Lipa. Did you guys hear those? Okay. Name the movie musical. This could be the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, Grease, Hairspray, High School Musical. I know it's not Grease or Hairspray, so it's got to be High School Musical. Yes. Okay. Who sings Let It Be Enough to Reach the Truth That Lies Across the New Divide? Linkin Park, My Chemical Romance, Avenged Sevenfold. I'm gonna say My Chemical Romance. Nope, it was Linkin Park. I don't really listen. I've never listened to any of those bands. Who sings You Always Make It There, You Make It Anywhere, It's Up to You, New York, New York? Liza Minnelli. Come on now. Alicia Keys, Liza Minnelli, or Frank Sinatra? Correct. Who sings Stop There and Let Me Correct It? I Want to Live a Life from a New Perspective. Noah Kahan, Panic at the Disco, Paramore. I'm gonna say Panic at the Disco. And I was correct. Who sings Baby, We're the New Romantics? Come On, Come Along With Me. Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Meghan Trainor. I think it's Taylor Swift, actually. Oh, yeah. Who sings All Is Quiet on New Year's Day? A World in White Gets Underway. Eric Clapton, Elton John, U2. I think it's U2. Yep. Oh my God. I got 9 out of 2 correct. You scored better than 94% of all the quiz takers. Amazing. You know a lot about, well, I guessed a lot is what I did. Okay, so let's just call that what it is. No one born after 1970 can identify 15 out of 17 of those iconic singers. I was born in 72, so we're going to see if I can do this. Okay. Thanks to how social media can fast track someone's fan base, there are so many rising singers these days that it's hard to keep up. However, platforms like Spotify have also helped music listeners discover artists from the past. How many old school artists can you recognize? Who is this singer? It's Elvis Presley. Okay, wait. What do you do? Type his name. Your answer. Elvis. Correct. Elvis Presley. Who is this singer? Type his name. Frank Sinatra. It's a young Frank Sinatra. Sinatra. Correct. Who is the singer? Type her name. Oh, it looks like Mahalia Jackson. I bet I'm totally wrong about this though. Mahalia Jackson. Guess. I give up. Oh, it's Ella Fitzgerald. It's a bad picture of her though. Who is this singer? Type his name. It's Paul McCartney, 100%. Oh, is it Ringo Starr? Did I just say 100%? I'm spelling Paul McCartney wrong, is what it is. There, I got it right. Okay. Paul McCartney. Who is the singer? Type his name. Bob Marley. This is kind of boring. Okay, guess. This is Aretha Franklin, 100%. Your answer. Aretha Franklin. They're kind of, it's interesting. They're kind of using like old pictures to kind of throw you off. Elton John. I mean, sitting in a guitar with the glasses on. This one is like dead up an old, like what you would guess Elton John picture to look like. Correct. This is the worst picture of Stevie Nicks ever, okay? She has a shawl on. It's like her, it's like, this is probably circa like 1976. Stevie Nicks. Come on now. How is it anybody after 1970? Jimi Hendrix. Correct. Dolly Parton. Okay. Ah. See, these pictures are still, okay, this is Tina Turner, but it's not, it's like one of the first pictures of Tina Turner. And I put Tina Tina Turner. Okay, it's like one of the very first pictures of her. Why is this not showing up? Okay, this is Little Richard. Correct. Who is this similar? It's not letting me. It's like something. It's like weird. It's like loading these like. Is this Patti LaBelle? I can't tell. Some of these pictures are old. Correct. Joni Mitchell. This is the worst picture of Joni Mitchell they've ever. I mean, it's like she's a perm and she's playing guitar. Correct. Who is this? I mean, Mick Jagger. I mean, it's like he's in a suit, you guys, from like 1952. Correct, Mick Jagger. Who is this singer? I have no idea who this person is. Guess. I give up. Marvin Gaye. That doesn't look anything like Marvin Gaye. Who is this singer? Bob Dylan. Is this the last one? And finally, who's the singer? Type his name. Bob Dylan. Correct. I got 15 out of 17 correct. You scored better than 85% of all other quiz takers. You're a music connoisseur. Oh, I mean, we already knew that. Anyway. I like taking these tests. I just record myself taking tests all day long. Oh my God, should I do this on my drama channel? I am going to start watching music videos and responding over there because people like, I responded to the Kim Kardashian music video and people are like, I love it. I just had my earphones on and then you couldn't hear the music, but I just responded to it. It was so fun. So I think I'm going to do reaction videos, but you guys can't see the video that I'm reacting to. Anyway, this was a lot of fun today. Okay, I'm going to get this up. It is currently, it's not even 5 o'clock yet. It's 4:50. I'm going to go watch TV with my husband and get this up and then get relaxed for tomorrow. I got a haircut tomorrow, and then when I come back from my haircut, I am going to do the Sister Wives video. I got like 6 drama videos. I'm not filming them all tomorrow, but I was going to make my list of stuff of videos I'm going to film. Well, I'll do that right now while I'm uploading this, and then you guys will just be a surprise tomorrow. And then also the things that I am going to purchase will be a surprise as well. So, gotta get these videos up here. And then I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Sunday and that you are getting rested, relaxed, rested. I don't usually say rested, do I? Rest, relaxed, rested, rejuvenated, and renewed for the week ahead. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys. Sundays are always my favorite day of the week just to get started for the week ahead. So hang out, relax, get cozy. If you're somewhere where the storm is coming, please be safe. If you're somewhere where the cold is coming, please stay warm. Don't forget your little animals outside. Don't leave them outside for too long. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Happy birthday, Lena.